You're watching Metallica Mania. And well, you can see the title of this video. You know which album we're reviewing. We are reviewing Amorphis Halo, their newest album, their brand new album. And I missed it. I missed the release. Again, another one that I missed the release because, well, I haven't really listened to Amorphis a lot. The only ones I've really gone into is like Tales from the Thousand Lakes and the previous album, and new video format. I'll explain the full video format once for you guys. Um, there's 5 questions that I answer on here. Best things about the album, top songs, how it's compared to the previous releases, am I fulfilled, and things I don't like. That is the top thing that I decided to do with this video, is kind of do a different type of script, do like a question answer type of thing about this album to myself, to kind of give you an idea of what this album is about. Got that out of the way. You probably attention span's probably gone, but yeah. Best things about this album: it continues the previous harsh vocals and 2 clean vocals. This is like metalcore, honestly. A lot of people complain about the harsh vocals, the clean vocals on metalcore, but that's mostly why I listen to metalcore. Um, but I do like bands like August Burns Red that don't do this, but this is a great style to do. It's a great thing to go from harsh vocals to clean vocals back and forth. Without the metalcore, it doesn't have the metalcore sound that you would be thinking of with a band that does this. More of like a soaring type, goes on almost into like a ballad almost, and then goes back to like the hard hitting. It's definitely a good thing, a unique thing for this band. Melodic guitar parts and solos, very melodic. This album, Queen of Time, clean vocals are amazing. From someone just doing death growls, the clean vocals are great. Usually, if you have someone that doing death growls, their voice is a little bit off. Like, what is it? Randy Blythe is like that, where his vocals are kind of like when he goes clean vocals, it's kind of raspy after he just does the death growls. It's been raspy for years. These vocals are really clean, and you get to tell that their vocalist has a technique to actually perform the death growls without hurting himself or screwing up his clean voice. Every song is unique and has a thing that sets it apart from the last. I really love that. This is a big thing with me. Amazing riffs, as always, from Amorphis. You're always going to get amazing riffs like North Winds and Wolf and New Land, Halo. Spoiler alert, those are the top songs. I just named them off. The best song in the album being North Wind's the one that starts the album. Just like this album, the B is the best one from this album, and North Winds is the best one from Halo, and it's the first track. So they're kind of going with this whole thing of the best song is the first one. And this one has something that I have a big gripe with, and I still like the song, but number 2, Halo, amazing title track. Just I love the title track for this album. 3, A New Land, amazing riff on New Land. 4, The Wolf, just amazing riffs and great clean vocals and just awesome. How does it compare to the previous releases? Honestly, to be honest, this album is not as good as The Queen of Time. Honestly, The Queen of Time is perfect all the way through. The only thing that's with this one is song placement. Honestly, that's my main gripe, is song placement. This one's song placement is good. It has the Golden Elk at number 4. Um, Pyres on the Coast is a great ending song for this album. But this one kind of ends with a sour note. But am I fulfilled? Yeah, I'm mostly fulfilled. I thought it was I think it was fulfilling in what I wanted from what I want when I listen to Amorphis. I want the whole clean, harsh, metalcore type, the thing that made metalcore so popular. Um, Not originally metalcore, because As I Lay Dying and bands like that didn't really do that until Shadows and Serenity. Yeah, Just, am I fulfilled? Yeah, mostly. But the thing I don't like is ended with like my least favorite song on the album. Like, it's too mellow. It's too mellow to be the last song and have like hard hitting stuff all the way through the album and just end it with a just almost a fucking ballad. Like like it would this song, My Name Is Night, would have been way better at like number 6. Like middle of the album, middle of the road. Okay, you got the ballad you got the great ballad. It's a great ballad. It is a great song, but it's just, you don't have like any other mellow songs all like the whole album is like more melodic and like the melodic riffing and everything all around the album, but then you just end it with just a fucking ballad. Like, oh, that's the biggest gripe. This album is mostly positive, that's why I'm posting this, but I really don't like it. Kind of sends you off with like, why did they do like, yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It just really doesn't feel right on the bottom of the album. I just really just didn't like uh, the track that's at number 11. Like, The Wolf maybe could have been number 11, and the track that is number 11 could have been at number 6, number 5, honestly. So, that's what I think of this album. I thought it was mostly all good. Is it as good as, and I forget to say this, is it as good as their older albums? It's better than Tales from the Thousand Lakes, definitely. I think it is a very, I think it's way better than Tales from a Thousand Lakes, but um, yeah, it's up there with their best albums, honestly. Like, I've listened to a lot. I've listened to most of their albums, and I could say Halo is kind of like high on the list with like where it's at. It's definitely better than most of the older stuff without the singer they have now doing the clean and harsh vocals, and the ones without the clean and harsh vocals. Even the rock albums, they're not as good as this album. This album is pretty damn good. It's worth listening to. Just the gripe. I have a gripe, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's what I think. Leave your comments on what you think of this album, and see you guys in the next video. Probably will be Incantation. Um, yeah, that's the first time I've ever listened to an Incantation album, so that'll be interesting. And I did go back and listen to some of their other albums, and I could say that I'm not going to spoil it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.